What's up? Hi, ladies and gentlemen. What's up? What's up? Hi. Hello, people. I am KT. I am KT. On this video, we're gonna do these eyes that I love. They're so flattering. And even though it is color, they aren't like doing too much. You know, it's very subtle. You can still wear this out. I don't always want to do makeup videos, but if you know me, you know makeup's kind of my thing. But I don't always want to do makeup videos. So like I'm going to switch it up here and there. Just the FYI. If you want this look, just stay watching. You know, subscribe, like, comment your thoughts and opinions and whatever else you feel like. Thank you for considering watching it. Hopefully you finish watching it. I'm tired of me talking. Okay, all right, here we go. Here we go. It's my blank canvas for today. I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows first. I'm gonna actually prime first. I prime with a hydrating primer and then a matte primer. That's my to-go priming kind of prep. And my skin is doing bad right now, so I'm gonna find me a skincare routine and I'm gonna tell y'all all about it. But this is just my hydrating primer. This is actually the e.l.f. hydrating primer. I usually use e.l.f. or Laura Mercier's hydrating primer. I just want to get that everywhere. This is also going to be an e.l.f. primer, but it's a matte primer, and I'm only going to put it in the places where I get the most oily. And after I'm done priming, I'm going to set my face with powder all over. And I'm going to be using Laura Mercier's translucent powder. I focus on those oily places when I do the powder priming. Powder priming. And I run it through my eyebrows as well. Because I like using a pencil for my brows. I use dip brows sometimes, but I like using a pencil for the most part. And you know, you be needing it to be dry, because if it's slippery, the pencil won't, the application of the pencil won't come off. So that's my priming. Now I'm gonna do my brows. So these are going to be the brows, okay? So I'm going to prime my eyes with this e.l.f. concealer in the color light beige. And I'm using this lighter color so that whatever color I add as an eyeshadow can really pop and show, you know? Because we don't want no neutrals. We're going to do a little color. A good base. A good base is solid. It's one coverage, you know, it's It's like this. Let's see what color. So, okay, so I'm gonna use this yellow in this palette. It's the yellow that is boom in the middle. I mean on the end. I'm gonna take my brush and I'ma dig it in. Okay, and then we're just gonna put this now creasing up. So here. And I'm just gonna do it like this. And you'll notice that where the base was really white at, that's where it's more yellow at. And above where my base was kind of more neutral, it's not as yellow. And you can use the same method with neutral colors, like just make this a brown, or you know, something neutral, a reddish tone brown, or like an orange even maybe. Okay, now once I have my yellow there, I'm gonna go in with like an orange. So I'm gonna use the orange in the same palette. It's the big one in the middle, and I'm gonna use that on the end. So I'm gonna take it here and bring it in like this. And I am bringing it up more like into my crease. And I'm gonna go back with my yellow and go over it. When it comes to eyeshadow, it's layers. Like you have to keep going until you reach what you're looking for, or what you're going for, I'm saying. So I'm gonna go ahead and get more primer. I'm gonna put it on my hand so that I can create a cut crease really quick. And I'm just gonna take it halfway. Like I'm not gonna do a full through cut crease. Now we're gonna take the brush that we used the orange with, and we're gonna add it back on the end. Just go over it and kind of blend inward to where your crease is at. Don't go past it though, just blend in that area. This is so we won't have any like harsh lines, you know? You gotta blend it. Okay, so I'm gonna go with a eyeshadow brush, something like flat, kind of where I can actually, you know, place my shadow. I'm gonna use this I'm gonna use this highlighter from ColourPop. I like it because it's very like bam, it's like a intense highlighter. It's in the color Pearlized. It's a super shop cheek. I think they do still sell these. I'm not sure. I've had this for a minute and it's like broken up into pieces, so I'm gonna use it in my corners. See how intense that is? we're gonna go back in with our yellow with the same brush we used from earlier, and we're gonna place this yellow in front of the orange. So now we kind of got our yellow doing what it needs to do. I'm gonna take some yellow and I'm gonna mix it on top of the orange that we already had, and as you can see, it's making it very soft and it's blending way better. And I'm literally just going on top of the orange with the yellow because these are yellow eyes. This is actually from my brand that has taken me years to actually get together. And no, it isn't for sale just yet, but it's something like the Stella Link. And like those Stella, I'm not sure what they're called, but it's similar. You know, it's a liquid shadow, a pop. So we're going to use this and we're going to put it on our lid. I'm not going to bring it all the way to the front. I'm going to try to keep it in the middle of my lid. And then I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to blend the end of it. And as you can see, it just really makes it pop just a little bit more than before. And it's giving it sparkles and that yellow tone. You gotta be quick with the blending because it's wet, but it dries pretty fast. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and apply my foundation. So now I'm going to go ahead and add my concealer under my eyes. If you need more coverage out of your concealer, you just let it sit for a little before you start blending it out. This concealer is actually a full coverage one, so I don't necessarily have to let it sit. But if you have one that you feel like it always needs more coverage whenever you apply it, just let it sit for a minute. The texture gets thicker, and I don't know, for some reason it just creates a way more full coverage. Now don't let it dry on you now, because that's another story. We don't want it to dry because we ain't got time to be trying to blend out no dry shit. This is the ghostly part. If you like a ghost right now, you're doing it right. I don't necessarily like this look when people be doing like, so I kind of like to blend it out more here too, because I don't know, I'm not a fan of the concealer showing all up there. My skin is doing so horrible. I can't wait to find a skincare routine, but the makeup is looking cool. It's looking good. I don't cream contour that much anymore. Like on my regular, I basically powder contour mostly, but I still cream contour my nose. I feel like when you powder contour your nose, it doesn't be as snatched as if you cream contour your nose. I don't know. Anywho, so that's what I'm gonna do. Contour my nose. See how snatched that is? Like, when you do powder, it just doesn't. You do want to go back in though with your beauty blender and blend out all the harshness. And actually, I kind of want my under eyes a little brighter, so I'm going to use a lighter concealer, and I'm going to put little dots like that. And then I'm just blend them right out. No need to sit. I'm gonna keep it in this one place, okay? We're not gonna move it all around, because that's when things start looking a little off. So we're gonna keep it right here. Like, I'm not going past this other half of my eye, and I'm not going down under my nose. Okay, then we're gonna take the edge and blend it out like this. Now you can set it with your powder. You just wanna place the powder. Yeah, so let me put on my eyeliner. If you would like a more in-depth tutorial about my eyeliner, how I do it like this, you know, just let me know in the comments. But, you know, I love this liner look. I think I do it almost every time I do my makeup now. Like, can't go without it, so yeah. Oh my god! So I'm gonna use this soft focus powder from Black Radiance. Gonna use my angle brush, and I'm just gonna contour. Oh, this is the color. This is the color Milk Chocolate. This is like bronzing or adding a shadow before I actually put a darker powder to my contour so that it blends well, if that makes sense to you. It makes sense to me. Powder, my darker powder that I'm going to use is the Fenty Beauty powder in color 460. And I'm just going to go over the other powder with it. I'm going to go ahead and use my powder, my Laura Mercier powder, to carve out my contour, because I don't know, something about seeing the contour is just like, I want to see it. So boom. Now blush. I love blush. I have clients who don't like blush. But I love it. And so I'm going to use I use two different blushes almost every time. I try to use one that complements your skin color. Then I always try to use a really bright one for more under the eyes. Like, I'm in love with this under the eye blush look. I'm going to be using this duo blush, and you actually get it from like the beauty supply. And I'm going to use the color, the lighter color, not the hot pink one, but more of the toned pink one. And then I'm going to use this Laura Mercier blush. It's in the color Strawberry. Now, I love this blush, but it is really bright. So if I just use just this blush on myself, I don't think it would be the best thing. But then again, it depends on the face. So let's not speak too soon. My sister works for Nordstrom, and she actually works in the Laura Mercier department. And I went and visited her one day at work, and I just started, you know, testing out stuff, and I ran across this blush, and ooh, I loved this blush. And they actually didn't even have it in stock, but she ended up finding me one like some days or a week later. So thank you, sissy. So I'm gonna go ahead and dip in this blush, the lighter part. And with this one, I'm gonna blend it into my contour. So I want to put it like right there in the middle, where my contour and my under eye meets. I mean, my contour and my highlight under eye meets, you know. And we're just gonna dab it there. And you want to just kind of make sure it's blended. I kind of do these little swipes after the fact. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with Strawberry using the same brush, and I'm gonna kind of go under my eye with it and then pick it back up. You know, I don't know if y'all can see how that's giving more than this side. Like, it does something to me. I don't even know what to call it, but it does something. And now don't get me wrong, we're not just sitting this under our eyes, but it's really bright, so it gives us a little leeway to go in that area and it not be so harsh. You know what I'm saying? So you just want to still be light with it, and if anything, leave it here and bring it in here like real lightly. Like go light on the brush. You don't want it to be like really pink up under here. Now that's not what we're going for. So now I'm going to go ahead and take my brush and I'm going to dust off all these powders. Okay, face. So now we're going to use a flat brush, or you know, one of these kind of brushes to go under your eye with, and we're going to use the same yellow we used earlier, and I'm just going to go under our eyes with it and just pat. After adding the yellow, we're going to go in with a liner pencil, and liner pencils matter, okay, because sometimes they don't be as black, they don't come on right, but this is a Sephora black liner pencil. I'm gonna add my setting spray, my lips, my lashes. This is the done face. This is the finished product. Oh, you know what? No, I ain't put on the mascara. Listen, the cheap lip glosses be the best. But you know what? I can't say that no more. Because the expensive glosses, they've been shocking me lately. Especially KKW Beauty. Oh my god. I'll be glad when she drops some more stuff and come back. Because her lip glosses, I pay for it. I do pay for it. I didn't quite get an ending, but thank you guys for making it all the way to the end of the video. Please like, subscribe, you know, comment, follow me on Instagram at IamKateee, Kaeetee, and just thank you guys so much. See you on the next one.